Prime Minister Keir Starmer has stressed that the future status of Greenland is a matter solely for Denmark and the people of Greenland, amid ongoing international discussions. Speaking at a press conference at 9 Downing Street on Monday, Starmer said, "And so, any decision about the future status of Greenland belongs to the people of Greenland and the Kingdom of Denmark alone. That right is fundamental, and we will support it." The PM also used the occasion to outline the UK's approach to international affairs, emphasising pragmatism, principles, and the protection of British interests at home. All these are detailed in a full speech posted on the government's website on Monday. Starmer highlighted the close ties between the UK and the United States, noting that sustained engagement has delivered tangible benefits for the British economy. The PM said, "Through sustained engagement, we have seen significant US investment into the UK economy, running into the hundreds of billions of pounds, supporting growth, skills and jobs right across the country." He stressed that the relationship extends beyond economics to defense, nuclear capability, and intelligence sharing, describing it as close and effective as anywhere in the world, keeping Britain safe in an increasingly dangerous environment. On international security, Starmer reaffirmed the UK's commitment to supporting peace and stability abroad. Regarding Gaza, he said the UK is open to participating constructively in President Trump's efforts to sustain the ceasefire and moving on to Phase 2. On Ukraine, he added, "We strongly support efforts to bring the killing to an end and to secure a ceasefire as soon as possible." "We recognize President Trump's role in pushing that process forward, and we will work closely with the United States, Ukraine, and our other allies to apply pressure where it belongs, on Putin." On cost of living, domestic impact of global events, Starmer linked foreign policy to everyday life in the UK, stressing that geopolitical instability affects energy prices, food costs, and job security. When war drives up fuel prices, it is households who feel it first. When supply chains fracture, it is small businesses and working people who absorb the shock, the speech further noted. He reiterated the government's commitment to supporting families and businesses, citing measures such as reducing energy bills and freezing rail and prescription charges. Equally, he argued that proactive international engagement is essential to prevent global shocks from disproportionately impacting the most vulnerable. Throughout his speech, Starmer framed the UK's international approach as one of principled pragmatism, balancing alliances with defence of core values. He asserted, being pragmatic does not mean being passive, and partnership does not mean abandoning principle. That is why it's important to be clear about who we stand with, what we stand for, and where our interests lie. He also criticized the use of tariffs and economic pressure against allies, describing them as harmful to British workers and businesses. Such measures hurt British workers, British business and the British economy, and that's why I've been so clear on this issue. A trade war is in no one's interest, and my job is to act always in the UK's national interest, the PM concluded.